I'm going to score one in front of the cowshed before I leave, sort of thing. And here's my chance. And
hugging after it, wasn't it? It was all
mate, I'll give you a couple of grand if you just let
me.
And
then Greg said to him, "I've got a tenner on me scoring a hat trick in the first 10 minutes." So
yeah,
away you go.
It was. I mean, I just thought the first. I mean, I've never seen us look so dominant in the first half.
I've never seen a team put to the sword. Like I was saying to my lad, I can remember when we played Accrington Stanley like years ago, and they were abysmal, but I think they were worse last night. They had nothing, did they? Nothing going forward, nothing at the back. They had nothing. You had nothing.
And apparently they had nothing.
And to all the naysayers who slated everybody or the team, should I say, rather than the fans, who slated the team for walking about and doing nothing, the job was done. Yeah,
it was exactly what they needed
to do.
There's no
need to do any more than what they did.
Half was I could not have asked for it.
No,
I thought that was
very
perfect,
professional.
Exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to see them all running about like headless chickens trying to score. The game was done.
If I was offered that at half time, I would have said yeah.
I was chatting to John Samuels just before kick-off, and we both said we're not actually feeling quite confident about this.
I wasn't.
And then 4 minutes in, it was like, okay, don't have to worry quite so much as we were.
Yeah,
it had that feeling of we've all been there before, haven't we? With MK Dons, you know. Fantastic game on the Saturday, and you're going into the easier game on the Tuesday saying, "Oh, this is going to be easy." A bit like QPR a few years ago, beat them 4-2. We had Yeovil, we were in the, just outside the playoffs at the time. We said, "Oh, we're going to cruise to this," and we never did.
Yeah,
thought that Rob Hall was very good, I must admit, and that Lewis Baker.
Lewis Baker, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, I really
especially Baker. I thought he was very good.
Baker did play well.
Baker was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought Delhi was sulking quite a bit last night because he wasn't the most special player on that pitch last night. I think that really got to him a couple of times.
Baker. What I loved about Baker was that he done it. I don't know if he just does it or if it's what he does, but whenever he fell down, he kind of put his hand down and he was straight back up before he even like.
Did anybody else notice that he took in the first half? He took a free kick from the left-hand side of the goal. Left-footed, and the ball went out, and it was headed out for a corner, and he went across this side and took the corner right-footed
with the right foot,
it back in. I just thought,
I didn't notice that.
Absolutely beautiful.
I didn't think of that really. He was taking it from both sides. Normally they switch. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was as good a performance as you're likely to see. I would take that every week. I don't care.
Yeah, quite happy with that.
That's just how it is.
It just made me laugh in the second half when the ball was coming down to the touchline, the cowshed goal line.
Here he is.
It's the finally relegated Mr. Darren Hoy in the studio.
For those of you at home who are unaware of what we are talking about, we have just had a visitor into the into the studio.
For those of you who are unaware, you're really not going to be any much
more
the wiser after this session.
Helped at all, has it? No.
Yeah. The man behind me has just been relegated.
He's brought beer. You brought some for everyone.
Relegation party.
Okay. So, there we go.
Anyway, professional, like I say, walking the ball out, that's the way to do it.
Also, I'll just, I know we've got to move on, I just want to make a quick point that...
It would be quick.
Yeah.
Past couple of weeks days or however long it's been since Reeves has been out for the season.
It's not going to be that quick, really, is it?
There are a few people who are, worried, but normally at this time of the season when we're in the playoffs, we lose a big player, but we've replaced him well.
Yeah.
It's almost not a worry that we've lost out Reeves because we've got a player like Lewis Baker. Yeah. And just I'm joking.
20 minutes in last night, Cheggers, Mr. Hovis, tapped me on the shoulder and said, 3 or 4 weeks ago, people were suggesting we needed Martin Allen back. And it's true, they were. There was all this weird, we were awesome.
Just shows you what a movable feast football is, doesn't it, really?
Movable feast of football.
That's a movable feast.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on because we've got
franchise watch
more, coming up.
I'm Nicole and I present a radio show called 1D&U, which is for fans who have a passion and love for One Direction. It's an hour of music, games, news updates about the boys, just an overall dedication to One Direction. It's on every Sunday between 4 and 5 p.m. on Set Close Sounds, community radio for Milton Keynes.
You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show here on Seclo Sounds. And Seclo Sounds exists to bring communities and people together to celebrate all that's best about the city. We produce a variety of music and speech programmes, and we're run by over 60 volunteers. There's always room for more, so if you've got a programme idea or a skill that you want to offer, send an email to volunteers@seclosounds.org. You can find out more about this show, the station, and other shows that we produce by visiting www.seclosounds.org. We probably, coming up, we've got a few bits and pieces. So, yeah, okay, that's done that bit.
Oh, text and stuff. I thought we was going on to the franchise watch. Carl from MK1 has texted in to say you'll get the same 3 points whether you win by 2-0 or 10, so shh. Simon Ledon has texted in to say that he will be in Port Vale. I repeat, he will be in Port Vale.
I'm going to fade you out here. We'll come back to some of those later on. Franchise watch. It's going quicker than I thought. Fight franchise football and the MK abomination with every fibre of your being.
I'm not the hysterical type, but I just can't stand losing to these utter bleeps.
A very flattering result, but the best team did win. That doesn't make the club any less despicable, though.
MK fans are not customers. They're fans. Supported their team throughout the 90s, just like we didn't.
Throughout the 90s. Thrashed at home by English football's greatest shame. I hate football.
Ha! Lewington, you ginger bleep.
Sometimes you just have to take it on the chin and say the better side won.
Probably the best team to visit this season. They stepped it up second half and we folded.
I would have thought that franchise have the biggest identity of any team.
It's a pity this vile creature, all white now, and other customers of franchise try to justify their support instead of ignoring it and letting it rot.
Got to say your fans were pretty good too. I'm a convert.
Well played, franchise. Best League One team we've seen apart from Wolves last season.
You're still not going up. Neither are we as it goes. Fake team, plastic fans, but your manager's class, to be fair. Up the Wimbledon.
Credit where credit is due. Hope you mess up in the playoffs, though.
Forget EU, forget immigration. Vote Wheeler for an MK Dons Free Britain. Hashtag MK Dons Drop the Dons Party.
For the record, Drop the Dons Party happy to enter any coalition on condition given Minister of Sport position and a position on planning.
Got it. Last signature. Now PPC MK South. Drop the Dons Party on the ballot paper. Go back to Plough Lane and prepare for government. They were posted on April 1st, to be fair. I kind of wish he was, but I doubt it.
Seeing fully grown men support MK Dons makes me sick.
Every MK Dons fan is hoping the Leeds Red Bull thing happens because Franchise FC will no longer apply to them.
Balls to your franchise. Hashtag melt.
Oh, it's me, innit? Sorry. No. Someone pick it up. Where were we?
This is a once-in-a-lifetime tweet. I love you, MK Dons, you franchise bleeps.
MK franchise scum.
One TV is showing hashtag franchise. When their one fan celebrated a goal, I died a little inside.
Swindon versus MK Franchise is the epitome of if only they could both lose.
What a goal from MK Franchise. Still hope they go bust, though.
Surely MK Franchise can't get promoted. Just not ethical.
Never thought I'd say this, but I think I want MK Franchise to win.
Yeah. Come on, the franchise.
Small-time plastic club.
It's me again, isn't it? It's a principle. Franchise football never, ever works.
I hate Franchise FC. Hashtag scum. Hashtag plastic club.
Strange feeling this, wanting Franchise FC to win.
Hope Franchise FC don't get promoted so I can snarl at their 20 supporters next season.
Snarling's good. Embroiled in some form of undignified Twitter spat with a franchise customer bereft, as is all their species, of a soul. So, listen, there's times that we could have gone on for days. We just haven't got time because Darren wants to do his show. We need to wrap up really quickly. So, just quickly, sisters.
Sisters, it's a dead heat. Not a single hair's breadth between them.
Okay, roundabout.
Roundabout this week was Skildon roundabout.
Skildon, we should have known that one, shouldn't we? Look, you're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show. There's tons of stuff that we need to now start basing next week's programme on. We've got absolutely tons of Duran Duran related bits and pieces. Which would be working really well if the music I'm supposed to be putting on had actually come up, but it hasn't. But yeah, look, thanks for the week. It's been a really good show. So this show was written by Brando and Modders with additional material from Jers, Filthy Don, and too many others of you to mention this week. You know who you are, so keep your contributions coming in. To ease us into probably the only slightly relieved and more than slightly relegated Darren Hoy's Reggae Takeover, this is Sonic Youth.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk.